Mark 6:1. And he went out from thence and came into his own country, and his disciples followed him.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, the prophet God. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Achiam, Akwathiam, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
Want to read that for me again? I still got the kind of the giggles and shit from that.
Mark 6:1 and 4.
Yeah, read 1 to 4. Then.
And he went out from thence and came into his own country,
Yep.
and his disciples followed him.
Now he's talking about Yahweh Shai, okay, going into his own country. All right, go ahead.
And when the Sabbath day was come, he began to teach in the synagogue.
Yep.
And many hearing him were astonished, saying, From whence hath this man these things?
That's right. Ain't this Joseph, son, the carpenter? You know, how's this man speaking these things? You know, and a lot of our people, you know what I'm saying, that we've grown up with, family members, they're looking at us the same way. How are these brothers, how are they reading the scriptures totally different from the pastors that we've heard over the last 40, 50, 100 years? You know, they're taking the Bible, they're switching it up, they're changing it, they're making up their own idea of what it's saying, you know? So they're actually really scoffing and non-believing when they hear the things that we talk about. Go ahead.
And what wisdom is this
Yep.
which is given unto him?
That's right. What wisdom is this that was given to Yahweh Shai? And through the Holy Spirit was given to the apostles. And through the Holy Spirit was given to other men like them, like ourselves. Okay? Go ahead.
That even such mighty works are wrought by his hands.
Yep.
Is not this the carpenter?
There it is. Ain't this the carpenter's son? Ain't this these guys? We grew up with these guys, man. You know? Like they're saying that about us. We grew up with these guys, man. They're drunks. They've been drug addicts, drug dealers, you know, womanizers. And I'm speaking in general throughout Israel, man. You know, brothers come from all kind of backgrounds, but at the same time, you know, the people that they've grown up with, they can't believe a damn thing that they're saying because of their background, because of their past. Okay? And how beautiful was that for the Most High to put brothers like ourselves in that position, you know? And you got to think about that. When he puts you in that position, what is he doing to those people that have grown up with you, that know who you are, that you're Joseph's son, the carpenter's son, that you're a nobody? That's beautiful because the Most High is actually not allowing you to accept what we're saying. So basically, he really wants to kill your ass. Okay? Because you're gonna always be a non-believer. Go ahead,
Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary,
Yep.
the brother of James
Yep.
and Joseph? Is that Jose?
Where's that?
Joseph? Or Jose?
James and Joseph.
James and Joseph,
Joseph.
and of Judah. I'll read that over.
Yeah.
Mark 6:3. Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James and Joseph, and of Judah, and Simon? And are not his sisters here with us?
See, all his whole family. Okay? Ashamed of what he was talking about. All of his family members were ashamed of what he was. They was like, yo, what the hell are you talking about? That's like the same with our families, man. You know? And the only reason why they really started to believe anything that we said was because they had the lockdowns. They started getting scared. You see? Because I used to talk about all this stuff, and it was funny that I was thinking about camp today and what we were talking about, this scripture right here, and how when I used to talk about these things when I would be at family events, about everything that's taking place right now. There's a digital currency coming in, which means a cashless society. We talked about the concentration camps, World War III, okay? All of the hell that was going to be coming to this place. And, you know, I'm not talking badly about my mother, but my mother said that she was going to go hide at the park, which is the county park. And it's not too far from here. And I kind of chuckled, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know, well, Mom, everybody in Lancaster's probably going to be trying to run down there and hide. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's like, you're not going to be able to run and hide from this thing. So all of these people, they thought of these things as jokes, okay? And now that we're out here really teaching it, you know, some of them have shame towards us, man. We have family members that drive by that won't even honk the horn and wait, you know, on a regular basis. I mean, every time we go downtown on Sunday, we have a few family members come by, people that know us that come by. And what are they? They're ashamed because they won't even speak. They won't even turn their head to acknowledge us, man. You know, embarrassed for us. Go ahead, brother.
And they were offended at him.
See?
But Yahushua said unto them, a prophet is not without honor,
That's right. Go ahead.
but in his own country and among his own kin and in his own house.
That's right. You see? You see that? I don't even know where the fuck you came from. You know? So there's no honor, man. We don't have any honor in this city that we come from. You know? We got a lot of people that look at us. I mean, they'll speak to us, you know, when they see us. They'll show us love when they see us. You know what I mean? But we know behind our backs they're laughing, snickering, mocking. You know? You see? But we don't give a damn, man. You know, because we already know what's getting ready to take place on this earth. And a lot of you people don't realize, a lot of the people that we love and care about don't realize that they're probably not going to make it, man. You know? Because the Most High real soon is going to turn the fishers, the brothers out there teaching, he's going to turn those fishers into hunters, man.
Yep.
You know? He's going to put a real cold spirit on brothers like us, man. And since we have been telling you the truth and trying to plead with you, you know, and the Most High really pleading with you to try to show you mercy through his prophets, you know, that cold spirit that we're going to have on you, man, that's going to be the Most High showing you how much he is angry with you for what you've done, man, to his prophets. Okay? And his prophets are representatives of him. All right? You got him on that?
That was it.
That was it. Grab John 4 and 44. You're going to see the anger of the Most High because he sent his prophets as a sign of mercy, man. That's what he does before he destroys a place. Okay? So we don't have any honor here in this place. None at all. You know? We're a joke. We're the butt of the jokes, man, on the weekends at bars and clubs and in people's houses and shit. In their backyards when they're having cookouts in the summer. You see?
Yep.
You know? We're talked about and we know it for a fact because I already know the nature of most of the fucking people that I've grown up with, man.
Yeah.
My own relatives. You know? You know, how is a cousin talking about me to another fucking individual but telling me what they said? You know, why are you sitting there talking to this motherfucker about me, man? Why are you allowing him to talk about me like that? Ain't you family, nigga? You know?
Yeah, but when you go around these people, like they have
Yep.
no knowledge of anything.
Yep.
They got the same fuckery.
The
Like,
world.
yeah, but
That's all right, the
but
world.
You know? Yeah.
The whole world. That's all they fucking talk about. You know what I'm saying? They get ready to find out. They get ready to find out. Go ahead, brother.
John 4 and 44. For Yahushua himself testified that a prophet had no honor in his own country.
That's right. He testified that a prophet had no honor in his own country, man. Grab Matthew 10, read 32 to 36. You see? He's telling you that, you know, for a reason, you know, because he experienced that himself. You know, the scribes and the Pharisees chased him around all the time, man, trying to find out, you know, trying to get him to go off. Or admit that he was going off, or admit he was wrong. You see? You know, when he's trying to tell them that there's a better way, that there's a better way to live, man. You know? There's a better way to conduct yourselves, man. You know, that old way of life, the old covenant. You know, that's that's going to be done away with, man. So there's another way that you're going to have to go about living, man.
Yep.
You know, and that's through faith. You know, knowing that that man that said he was the Son of God and was going to do something for these people. You know, they mocked him for that. You know, go ahead, brother.
Matthew 10:32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men,
You see?
him will I confess also before my Father.
That's right. And we're confessing Yahweh Shai in front of men. Go ahead.
Yep, which is in heaven.
Yep.
But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father, which is in heaven.
That's right. We testify of the blood of the Lamb. Okay? And that's Yahweh Shai. Okay? We testify in front of men every week. Every Sunday, we're downtown on these video epistles going out into the airwaves. We don't actually know how many views we really got. You know? You see, coming out here on Wednesday, in the area that we come out. You know, we're seen by men confessing Yahweh Shai. We're seen by men reading the Holy Scripture. We're heard by men on Sundays from all nations, man, reading the Holy Scriptures, confessing Yahweh Shai. Okay, so we hope that we're of that number, okay, that he confesses to his Father, man. You know, yes, these brothers stood stiffly for my name. You see? Go ahead, brother.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Yep.
I came not to send peace,
Yep.
but a sword.
That's right. He ain't coming to send peace on the earth, man. And like I said earlier, he's going to be separating families, man. Families are going to be fighting with one another. All right? Like I said, brothers like ourselves, we're going to have a cold spirit on us. We're not going to even want to deal with our family members. We're not going to want to deal with close friends, okay? But those family members that think that they're tight because they're of the world, they're going to be killing each other for the last fucking cracker, man. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be turning each other in. Shit, they're going to be trying to turn us in for a cracker with some peanut butter on it. You know?
Yeah.
Hey,
The men of the Lord going to be real.
we're going to be profitable as hell, brother. You know? Our own children might turn us in. You know? We don't know. I got my wife saying, I'm going to be there with you. We're going to die together. Well, all that. You know what I'm saying? You know? But she might be the first person, you know what I'm saying, when it gets to a certain point that says, hey, look, you know, I can benefit from my husband. Just, you know, will I benefit from my husband being? I see so many movies about wives turning into husbands. Okay? All right? I think it was a movie, it was like a war movie. And this wife had turned her husband in because he was like a spy for the other side. And he found out that she was the one that snitched. And he was in jail all this fucking time. And when he got out, he seen her. You know, and he didn't have no ill will towards her. You know, but he ain't want to fuck with her no more. You know what I mean? So like I said, man, our women, they might be the first ones to say, hey, listen, as long as you ain't going to kill him, I can tell you where he's at.
Exactly.
But what am I benefiting from? You know what I mean?
Because all hell's going to break
You see?
loose.
Yep.
When all hell break loose and all the power goes out and no grocery stores is open,
That's right.
and then they put these troops, these UN troops
Yep.
on the streets at the same time,
Yep.
they're going to be
Yep.
coming for the men of the Lord.
Yeah, they're gonna. It's gonna be a domino effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna
So
be
they're
a
going to be
domino
kicking
effect.
down them doors, the
Yeah.
men of the Lord.
Yep. When them lights go out, man, they coming.
So there ain't no food in the house, and these people are coming in the house, and
Yep.
not only is your wife hungry, your family hungry,
Yep.
she's going to be scared to death.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
tell you
over
where he's
there.
at.
He's right across the street.
Yeah.
Hiding
I don't
behind
know
the
why he
bushes.
got up and ran out the house without everybody. The Spirit told us to get the fuck out of there.
That's right.
Go ahead,
For I am come to set a man at variance against his father,
Yep.
and the daughter against her mother,
Yep.
and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law,
You see?
and a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
A man's foe should be there of his own household. Even men in the Lord, You got to understand that our wife might not be the woman that is a part of that 7 women taking hold of 1 man scenario. You understand? You see? Our wife may not make it through the first 48 hours, man. You know, of people getting killed, doors getting kicked in. You know, they're not going to feel comfortable out there when it's wet and dirty. You know? And you ain't fucking had a bath and your underarms smell like a sub shop.
The spirit's going to be on us. We're going to be knowing the spirit of those who's going to come against us.
Yep.
We want to see how they move.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, she's going to cry.
Exactly. Yeah, she's getting ready to break.
About to cry. Yeah,
she want to keep going back. I want to go back. I want to go back.
Let me get my bag closed.
You know what I mean?
Come as pilgrim.
Yep. Man, put them extra pair of drawers and 2 extra pair of drawers and 2 extra pair of socks in that bag, and that's gonna be the last pair of fucking pants you have, man, for a while.
Glad I ain't telling her about this bag of rice.
Y'all know? Shit. Hey, go ahead, brother.
That was it on that.
That was it. Grab 2 Corinthians 4 and read 3 and 4. You know? Because see, what you don't understand is, man, like the scripture said, that your own family, your daughter, your mother, your brother, your son, you know, your stepson, you see? There's going to be a lot of people out here that are going to be desperate and in need, and they say, hey, do you know any of them Hebrew Israelites? Oh, yeah, I know one. Where is he? Do you know where he's at? Well, they told me they was going to be hiding at this one spot. I think they might be there. You see? He's desperate, man. And I told you about the dream I had, the buses, white buses lined up on Queens. It was white buses lined the whole way up a street here that we live in, the whole way from like down by the graveyard, by the park where the bridge is at. And them motherfuckers went the whole way almost down to the train station. And they were like corralling people from this side of the city the whole way over, just going in the houses, get out, get the fuck out, and then sending everybody down that direction. And me and a brother, there was a bus that had a gap between it. And me and a couple brothers, man, we jumped between them motherfuckers, man, and took off and ended up in an apartment complex over off of New Holland Pike. And when we were in there, I ran into one of my cousins, and you know, we was like, yo, we gotta go through some of these apartments. It was empty. Everybody was out because they was taking everybody this way. Right. And we started looking through apartments and shit and came back. And my one cousin that I was like, that's Ace Boom Coom, I'm telling you. We hung together every fucking day. And he was sitting there eating potatoes and steak. And we started hearing helicopters and Hummers. The military came and got us, but he was still eating. Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, yo, go ahead.
2 Corinthians 4 and 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
That's right. If our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. And that's talking when you go into all of those family members, okay? All of those friends. Yeah, I got a son-in-law that's calling the white people at work Edomites now, okay? But when he gets desperate, you see what I'm saying? And there's and hey, are you an Hebrew Israelite? No, I'm not one. But I know one. You know what I'm saying? When these people become desperate, man, you know, that word, the word was hidden from them, man. So they're not going to have the faith that we have. They're not going to have, the integrity that we have towards the word, man. Okay? You see? Because this knowledge that's going to be the stability of our times is going to be what keeps us from doing those types of things. You know? Where's your Paul at? Where's your Paul? Mawazar? Man, fuck you. Ah! You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling where this brother's at. Yeah. That's my integrity, man. And that's the word, you know what I'm saying, dealing with me. You know, the Holy Spirit dealing with me. You know, keeping me from trying to turn this brother in. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
You know? But maybe if I keep my integrity and this brother gets spiritual power, guess what? That roof gets opened up. Ooh. And I get taken up out of there. Go ahead,
That's right. In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not.
That's right. The so-called white man has blinded the minds of our people, man. He has blinded the minds of the 2/3, those same people that are going to turn on the man of the Lord, man. Like they took Barabbas instead of Yahushua. You know, they took a convicted murderer out of jail and turned in an innocent man, and that's what they're going to do to us. Go ahead,
Least the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of God, should shine unto them.
Yep.
For we preach not ourselves, but Christ, Yahushua, the Lord, and ourselves your servants for Yahushua's sake.
Let's go back up to, not that far. Oh yeah, go to, lest the light of the glorious gospel.
2 Corinthians 4:4, least the light of the glorious gospels of Hamashiach,
Keep reading.
who is the image of God, should shine unto them.
That's right. The Hamashiach, Yahushua, is the image of God. Who is he shining unto? The brothers, the prophets. Okay. You see? That's why we have to have this integrity. That's why we have to come out here and teach the truth, man. Okay? Even if it costs us our death. You know? And like I was telling the brother, you know, right before camp started, about that Edomite that stood, you know, for what he believed when he lit himself on fire. He burned himself up. Okay? And I said, well, how much more us? How much more do we have to stand for what we believe, man? How much more we have to be willing to put our life on the line and shit? Even if, you know what I'm saying? Even if it costs us our life, man, and painful. You know?
Right, because if he was an Edomite, which most likely he was,
Right.
he ain't getting no reward.
Nope.
So how much more us?
Yeah, he's in the
We're
spirit
going to get
world.
a reward.
Yeah, he's in the spirit world right now being told that he's an Edomite.
Right.
You
But
see?
we're promised that reward.
Yep.
So how much more?
That's right.
Good.
So that's right. You gotta understand our death is gonna lead to a great reward, man.
Time.
You see? You gotta really understand what you're into, man, right now. A lot of these young dudes, you know, they're starting to understand, they're starting to see how serious this shit is getting ready to be. You know? And after this Passover that's coming and this solar eclipse, you know, when the FBI actually start coming to your house and knocking on the door and saying, hey, can we have a word with you?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You see? You can't be scared of that shit. You gotta tell them, nah, you can't come in. What do you want to talk about? I don't give a fuck if these neighbors hear what you're talking to me about. You know? You ain't coming in my house and plucking a goddamn a boogie over on one of the walls and this a listening device. Get out of here. Go ahead, brother.
That was good.
Proverbs 1:7. You know? Because I'm sure a lot of brothers are going to start getting approached. You know? Yeah.
They coming.
Yeah, they coming. You gotta be ready. You gotta, you know, it's just like, you know, the scriptures say, man. Don't worry about what you're gonna say in that hour. You know, there may be several occasions that the Most High has to put on our spirit what we gotta say to these people. What was that one brother over? They call him Chief over in Jersey. I think it was Spanish, dark-skinned Spanish boy. Used to keep his hair braided. He used to go in on Esau, you fucking devils this, devil. I can't remember his name. They used to call him Chief. He was in the Elizabeth, New Jersey camp over there. And I can't remember his name. If I see any videos or anything, I'll send it to you. But he after that shooting that happened over in Jersey, that false flag and shit, the FBI went to his house and was talking to him. And then all of a sudden he's not on YouTube after that, a little while after that, you know? Yeah.
I think I know exactly.
You know, so see, that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about, man. Once they come and they're standing two Edomites with suits on that looking at you, they might be intimidating looking. Because we had some agents come by the camp, you know? And we know what these people are capable of, man. They don't try, they ain't just some motherfucking people that sit behind a desk, man. These are people that actually put motherfuckers to death. You know what I'm saying? You see? Go ahead, brother.
Proverbs 1:7. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge,
Yep.
but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
That's right. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge, man.
Yep.
That's why we come out here. We don't fear Esau. We don't fear the so-called white man. We don't give a fuck how many SEAL Team 6 members. If you're going to put me to death, put me to death. If you're going to punch me in my goddamn stomach and knock the air out of me for a couple hours, do that if you want to. You know? But just remember one thing, man. All of those things that you're doing to me, you're gonna have to be you're gonna have to pay for that.
That shit is just a faith booster right there.
It is.
You know, because all we're doing is speaking the words that are in the Bible.
That's it.
So why is it that serious?
Yep.
This must be true.
That must be true. The fear of the Lord is beginning of knowledge.
That's it.
So that's what we do, man. We fear the Most High. Okay? But you other people, you don't fear the Most High, man. You fear these so-called white people. You know? But that it says, man, don't fear those that can kill the body. Fear him that can kill the body and the spirit, man, the soul. Okay? Go ahead, brother. Oh, was that it?
That was
John 15 and 19. You know? Because we know that the so-called white man's coming for some of us. It's a given. You know what I mean?
It's written.
Yep. Yep. Just take that deep breath, man, and just go get, just go take care of your motherfucking, the will of the Most High. Just go take care of the will of Yahweh Shah. Because that's their will if they take you. That's the Most High's will, man. So be glad, that he chose you to die a noble death, man. Because, being killed by your enemy that's a big deal, man. That's Yahweh Shah had died, man, by the hands of his enemy. So they're actually, the Most High is actually putting you in a position like his son, man.
If you die in this truth, more than likely, you'll be delivered in chariots first.
Yep. Oh yeah, you will.
You know what I mean?
You die in this truth. Go ahead, brother.
John 15 and 19.
Mm-hmm.
If ye were of the world would love his own.
Yep.
But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world,
Yep.
therefore the world hateth you.
That's right. We never fit in doing anything in this world, man. Okay? Yeah, we had friends and we had associates, we had family members that we hung out with, But as much as we tried to be a part of this world, man, it just didn't work out. Something always, What they say, bro, you get on a helicopter. That's not a good, that plane don't look normal. Yeah, I'm saying.
Big ass drone.
A drone, ain't? Yeah, we had a drone fly over, so. And we ain't hear it till it was way over here. Damn. Hey, listen. Can you read that again for me?
That was weird, huh?
Yeah, it was.
John 15 and 19.
Talking about Esau coming to get us and shit, and then a damn fucking look like a drone flying over us. Go ahead, huh?
If ye were of the world would love his own.
Yep.
But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of this world.
Yep, and what the brother said at camp on Sunday, he said if we were standing uptown with 40s and blunts,
Yep.
Sitting there with chairs,
Yep.
getting smoked, you know what I mean? And brothers would be driving by, man, they would start calling people and saying, hey, yo, these brothers is up here smoking weed and getting drunk right downtown. We'd have a whole bunch of people coming down there, man. Not only to see it, but to see if they can get high too, without getting in trouble. You see? Yeah, anywhere. We were standing here smoking weed,
Yep.
And people rolled by and they see us drinking 40s. They'd stop. We'd have a crowd of fucking people over here. The parking lot would be full with goddamn cars.
Yeah.
But we're not of the world. We're out here teaching the words of Yahweh Shah. So the world doesn't give a, they don't care about this. The 2/3 of Israel don't give a damn what we're doing, man, when we're out here in the cold, rain, snow, They think we crazy as hell, man, doing this. You see? So us not being of the world, they don't accept this. You see? Go ahead, brother.
But I have chosen you out of the world.
Yep.
Therefore, the world hateth you.
That's right. The world hates us, man, for what we do. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate. You know? And we're constantly rebuking. We're constantly lifting our voice up like a trumpet and telling our people about their transgressions, man. You know? When they come by the camp. Our families know that they're doing wrong. That they know that they're calling on the wrong name. Because I've told my family the names of the Most High and His Son. You know? And who do they still call on? Jesus.
Right.
You know? My sister's a big, I told my wife that one day we were group texting because my mom was in and out the hospital, and my sister's talking about thank Jesus. And I told my wife, I need to hit that bitch upside her head with a rock.
Right.
You know? Because she already know, I already told her the name. But that's why I said, man, our people just, they don't want to hear this, man. They don't want to hear that they're doing wrong. You know? Is that it on that?
It's crazy because you can look that letter J up, you know what I'm saying, and see that it didn't exist until what, the 15th, 16th?
Yeah, like 1630.
Right. But
You know?
and they can see that for themselves.
Right.
And they'll still be like, no,
No, it's Jesus.
it's Jesus.
I can go, I got a 1611 King James Bible.
Con.
There are no J's in it,
Right.
okay? And you can see in the I think it's the second or third page in, I think it's the Sumerian text, the name of the Most High, Yahweh.
Oh yeah.
I got it in the book. I
Yeah.
got it highlighted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see? And King James was a so-called black man. And most of these stupid ass Negroes out here still think he was white and gay.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the Bible was written by a fucking white man. What's his name? What was the name of that damn poet or the playwright? God damn.
Oh, I know you're talking about damn.
It's right on the tip of my damn tongue too. I can't remember his name. It's not Othello. It was.
The guy who wrote Romeo and Juliet?
Yes, Romeo and Juliet. They said that he wrote that, but that was a so-called black man. Beethoven, black. You see? Bach, black.
Right.
All of those musicians, shit, they think that Amadeus was Prince when he came back. Because the shit, them high-ass collars that Prince used to wear,
Oh yeah, yeah.
they thought that was it. They said that he was that man coming back. You know? Michael Jackson may have been one of those men. You see? You guys be, hey, you got any more on that out?
No, that was it.
What was that, John, right?
Yeah.
Matthew 10, read 17 to 26. You know? So you people been watching too many goddamn old movies on Saturday afternoon. You know? Everybody's white. Everybody in the movies was white except for the motherfucking slaves and shit.
Yeah.
Even back in Egypt, the Egyptians were white, but the slaves was black. It's like, God damn, y'all. Yeah? Go ahead, brother. Yeah.
Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Yeah.
Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
That's right. We got to be as wise as Esau. You know, go out there on the street corners, you know, and deal with people accordingly, man. We can't be out there just being niggas, you know, because then we'll get kicked off the corner. We'll get kicked out from in front of where we teach. So we got to be wise as a serpent, man. So we, you know, we go out there and try to be gentlemanly, like they like to say, you know. You see? Go ahead, brother.
But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils,
Yep.
and they will scourge you in their synagogues.
Yep. And that's getting ready to take place, man.
Yep.
Okay. Very soon, when this thing starts getting bad and people get desperate, they're gonna start turning us into these. I'm going to say the courts. In some cases, they may turn us into a military colonel. In some cases, you know, because the military is going to be looking to get their hands on some of us too, because they know we're going to get spiritual power. You know, they know that's coming. Go ahead, brother.
And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for
Yep.
my sake,
That's right.
for a testimony against them and the Gentiles.
That's right, a testimony against them. And that's why the Most High said, don't worry about what you're going to say in that hour. I'll give it to you. Because we're going to tell them exactly what we've been teaching. That Jacob and Esau were brothers, okay? And Esau sold his birthright. So the so-called white man sold his birthright to who? To his brother Jacob. Hello. How you doing? You see? So if he sold his birthright, that's us telling the courts that you sold your birthright. So now we're getting ready to come back into power. You've done everything that you could possibly do to destroy this whole earth, man. You know? Those are the words that the Most High may put in some brothers' mouths, man. Because we have to tell them that this is why your kingdom is being dismantled, man. Because of all of the wickedness that you've done. And you can do to me whatever the fuck you want to do, man. It's not going to change anything. Okay? Go ahead.
But when they deliver you up,
Uh-huh.
take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour.
And I didn't even realize that was coming up. Beautiful. Go ahead, brother.
For it shall be given you in that same hour
Mm-hmm.
what ye shall speak.
Yep.
For it is not you that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you.
That's right. The Most High. He's going to put that Holy Spirit on us. Go ahead.
And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death,
Yep.
and the father the child. And the children shall rise up against their parents
Yep.
and cause them to be put to death.
You see, our own family members, man, are going to cause us to be put to death, some of us. Okay? Go ahead.
And you shall be hated of all men for
Yep.
my name's sake.
Yep.
But he that endureth to the end
That's right. He who stands stiffly for the name, go ahead.
shall be saved.
There it is.
But when they persecute you in this city,
Mm-hmm.
flee you in another city.
Yep.
Salah. But when they persecute you in this city,
Mhm.
flee ye into another.
That's right. And Yahushua was telling that to his disciples. Okay? I'm going to send you out 2 by 2 when you go into these cities and you go to a house and you try to tell them, okay, about the new covenant, or tell them teach them what's getting ready to take place. If they slam their door in your face, okay, basically that's today saying we're out on the street corner teaching and we have people tell us to get away from their building. If the school tells us to get out of here, you can't teach no more, we're going to stomp our feet, turn around, and put a curse on this place, and then we're going to walk away from it. Okay? Just like downtown, the building that we teach in front of. There was a bank, we had some issues with the woman. If some of y'all been watching our videos, her and her husband, you know, we've been talking to them back and forth. The husband, fuck him, he's a joke. You know, the woman is running his house. You can tell she wears the pants. But, you know, if she would have called the cops and they would have told us we got to leave, we would have stomped our feet, turned around, put a curse on the place, packed our shit, and we would have left. Okay? And I'm going to guarantee you when we put that curse on these places, if we did that, we had to do that, I'm guaranteeing you something would have happened over there. You know? You see? Something may have happened to her or her husband. You know? Or to their business. You see? Because they tell us to leave. You got any more, Rob?
Yep. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man come.
That's right.
The disciples is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord.
Yep.
It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master, and the servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub,
Yep.
how much more shall they call them of his household?
That's right. Yahushua was called Beelzebub. He was called a devil. Okay? You see? So what do you think they calling us, man? In today's terms. All kind of weirdos. Go ahead, brother.
Matthew 10 and 26.
Yep.
Fear them not therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed,
Yep.
and hid that shall not be known.
That's right.
That's right.
John 16, 2 and 3. Got 3 more. All these people that think that this thing is a joke, man. You know, all I'm gonna say is they're getting ready to find the fuck out of you. What is that saying that everybody's saying now? You gonna fuck around and find out? That's what's getting ready to happen to you, man. You know, because you didn't want to listen. I know there's a lot of people that are going to come in the 11th hour, you know, that are going to come in, and a lot of you aren't going to be sincere, and the Most High is going to reject your ass, man. Go ahead, brother.
John 16:2. Start at 1. John 16:1. These things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended.
Yep.
They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth God's service.
That's right. You're going to be thinking when they turn us in, okay, to these courthouses, to these sheriffs, to the military, to the UN troops that are out here, okay, and they start putting us to death, they're going to think that they're doing a service for God, man, because we've been out here teaching something different to what they're used to hearing. You know, we're going to be deemed the problem. We're going to be deemed wicked. We're going to be deemed terrorists. Okay?
Yeah.
You see? We got shit, man. Some of us may be called witches, man. You see? Because when we pray, when we ask the Lord, when we're talking about the destruction of this place, it actually is a spirit that's moving, man. Okay?
On the right-hand side.
Exactly. The right-hand side, there's a heavy spirit moving that is actually bringing this place down, and Esau understands that. But can he get that in writing, where he makes us look like we're the reason, okay, because of what we've been teaching, is bringing negativity to America. Okay, so we need to get rid of these guys because they're teaching negativity towards America. That's why everything is turned upside down. These guys are the reason for that. And then when they put us to death, they'll think that they're doing who they call God, okay, in Jesus' service, man. Because they're getting rid of demons.
Yeah.
They're getting rid of wicked men. That's what they're going to think. Go ahead.
John 16:3. And these things will they do unto you, because they hate not knowing the Father nor me.
You see? They don't know and understand the Most High. That's why they're going to do that, man. Because we represent the Most High, man. Okay? We're austere men like the Most High. The Most High is angry with these sinners, man. He's angry with these wicked ass ways of this world. You see, and they don't understand that. Okay, and being as though we're out here teaching that He's angry with this, and their belief is that God is all love, which is not balance. That's right. Okay. If God was all love, He wouldn't be balanced, and He said an unjust balance is an abomination.
That's right.
Okay? You can't have it two ways. You got any more on that?
That's it.
You got Proverbs 1. Proverbs 1, and read 20 to 25. Two more. You see? So they're going to think that they're doing the Most High a favor, man. You know? By calling on the wrong names. You see? You know, and not understanding the true nature of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom crieth without.
Yep.
She uttereth her voice in the streets.
Yep, that's what we're doing right now. This is wisdom, man. Being the fear of the Most High. Okay? Coming out here and teaching, crying out loud. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
Yep.
In the openings of the gate in the city.
Yep. Downtown in the city that you live in. Go ahead, brother.
She uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones,
Yep.
will ye love simplicity?
That's what we say all the time. How long are you people going to continue wanting to live worldly, man? How long are you going to want to continue being wicked as hell? Not listening and fearing the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
Right.
How long? Okay? You know how long? Until the lights go out, there ain't no fucking food. People are trying to kill you for what you got, or for you, or just to take you. Okay? That's when you're going to start to understand the fear, man. But some of you, it's going to be too late. Go ahead, man.
And the scorners delight in their scorning,
Yep.
and fools hate knowledge.
That's right.
Turn you at my reproof, Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
That's right.
I will make known my words unto you.
I will pour out my spirit. What is that? The Holy Spirit coming on brothers to come out here and tell you about your transgressions and telling you that you have a chance. You have right now. You have mercy on your side, man. Okay, to get yourself together. You see, that's why we're out here, man. Because the Most High is showing you mercy. Go ahead.
Because I have called and you refused.
You refuse. Go ahead.
I have stretched out my hand,
Yep.
and no man regarded.
No man regarded. So what's he getting ready to do to you? Go ahead, brother.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel,
Yep.
and with none of my reproof.
You didn't want to have shit to do with what we were talking about. You don't want to come over, inquire, ask any questions. Go ahead.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
Yep.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
That's right. When you're fear, when them lights go out, there ain't no food. People are trying to get in your house. UN troops are all over America shooting niggas and spics down in the street, and white people. Okay, they're out here just killing, man. Okay, they shall be like madmen, sparing none. Not even little poop. They gonna kick him down the goddamn street like a football. All right. You see, the Most High is getting ready. When your fear comes, he's gonna laugh at you when you're running around with snot bubbles coming out your fucking nose. Go ahead.
When your fear cometh as a desolation,
Yep.
and your destruction cometh after a whirlwind,
Mm-hmm.
when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me.
That's right. You're gonna be running around, like I said, on your knees, you know, crying your eyes out, snot bubbles coming out your nose. Okay? Talking about please, please.
Right.
You know? Please help us. Please. And you're gonna be calling on the wrong name, man. You know? And somebody is gonna come up behind you and hit you in the back of your head with a fucking sledgehammer. You see? This is the brutality that's coming to this place, man. But a lot of you people still don't want to listen. Okay? This is the fear. You people don't understand fear, man. You know? We're telling you what the Most High is getting ready to do. You could actually see what's happening. World War III is getting ready to kick off. Shit, China and Russia just did some exercises off of the coast of Alaska. What do you think that's about? Invasion. You see? UN troops, probably millions of UN troops in America being staged right now.
You're talking about French is about to join.
They're getting ready.
What is it?
NATO. I mean, Ukraine's going to join NATO. They already said they're joining. France said they're talking about going over to Ukraine to fight fucking Russia.
There it is.
Man, shit. Go ahead, brother.
Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Yep.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Yep.
For they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear Yahweh.
That's right. They're going to seek. You're going to seek the Most High as soon as things turn for the worse. Okay? Because you getting up tomorrow and going to work, but next fucking Monday, all the lights might be out when you wake up. You might wake up in the middle of the night. Why is the TV off? Why ain't this on? Why ain't my phone working?
Yeah.
You know, your phone comes on, but it ain't working. You can't go to Facebook. You can't go to fucking the news thing that you have on your app, your news app. Okay? Say, babe, I gotta go to work. And you go outside, get in your car, and go to where your job is at. And all the lights are out. Everywhere you go, the Turkey Hill lights are out. Dunkin' Donuts ain't open. Wawa. That's all these stores that are supposed to be open 24 hours are gonna be lights out now. Street lights, lights on the highway. You see? You're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
Some
And
power just is out here.
No, you're good. Go
I
ahead.
just want to add some power went out in my neighborhood
Right.
about like a month ago.
Yeah.
Whole neighborhood came out. It's
Niggas
like
was outside, ain't it?
It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Everybody, what's going on? What's
Yeah,
going on?
yeah. Like, nigga, ain't you
I'm-
supposed to be sleeping?
I was kind of smiling, like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like, yeah,
I went
yeah.
and grabbed some candles, you know what I mean?
Hell
And
yeah,
that was
yeah.
just for like that whole night.
Right.
Just imagine for a couple days.
Couple days, a week. You know what I mean? Shit. That's
Yeah.
what I keep saying, though. You know? Oh, you people ain't ready. You people aren't ready. You really don't have like when they had the phone outages, AT&T and all them other carriers, they said people were calling the emergency thing because they could do that, and they said they were just checking if they could call 911 because it was like, God damn, you know. Me and my wife I drive a truck, and my wife called me on her break, and we were talking about some of our grandkids and shit, how they be on their phones, and they don't be doing nothing but being on their phones, and it's like. I was telling her, I said, man, a lot of these people don't realize when this shit goes off and there's no phone service, no electricity, there's nothing, these people are they're gonna panic, man. They're gonna panic, And it's just the bottom line. When the lights go out, panic, Everybody's coming outside because now their phones ain't working, just like the brother said. Ain't shit working. Everybody wants to go outside. Hey, y'all, what's going on?
The fucking truck is creepy out.
Which one?
Like I keep seeing someone moving back and forth in that joint. Plus the window is open. It's just creepy as hell.
Oh, that black
I'm not
door
worried.
over there.
I'm just saying, like.
I think they were working on. They're working on that restaurant over there. So I think somebody lives in there. Yeah. Because I know that when I came down here, it's the last couple Sundays that I've come down here. When I come down here on Sundays, if you're sick and not be able to make camp. There's always a guy over there screaming and hollering, and there's a bunch of people in the parking lot. They're in and out that joint too. So, yeah, that's probably what that is. But shit, hey, it's a nice little spot though. It's right in the open. It's not like somebody's really gonna go check to see if somebody's living in there. It's like, why would they? You know what I'm saying? The whole city empty, but there's still somebody living in that truck. Right. Go ahead, buddy. That was it. Isaiah 29 and 21. That's probably the best place to be at, though, right? Damn near in plain sight. I wouldn't do that shit, though. But yeah, they probably living in that joint and working on that restaurant.
Isaiah 29 and 21. That make a man of a fender for a word and slay. That make a man an offender for a word and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate.
That's right. They're going to make us an offender, man, for a word. Just like the brother said, all we're doing is reading the Holy Scripture, the Bible. And y'all going to come try to kill us for that? Go ahead.
And turn aside the just for a thing of naught.
Yep. That's it. Mm-hmm. Revelations 3 and 8. They're going to turn us into the worst thing since, shit, I was going to say sliced bread, but I like sliced bread. But you get the gist, man. These Edomites, man, and even our own people, man, they're going to turn us into, they're going to make us into criminals, man, okay? Just because we are reading the Holy Scriptures. Just because we're prophesying the downfall of America. You see? Go ahead, brother.
Revelations 3 and 8. Mm-hmm. I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee and opened the door.
Yep.
And no man can shut it.
That's right. The Most High opened the door for us. And he saw your ass, and neither can none of the 2/3 shut it. Go ahead, brother.
For thou hast a little strength, and hast kept my word. Revelations 3 and 8. I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it.
That's right.
For thou hast a little strength, and hast kept my word, and hast denied my name.
That's right. You see? You got anything else?
That's it.
That was it. So with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim, and Kapadash. Again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel that rule well, and shalom to the Akwathium, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.